Thank you. Not a problem. Hello, lovely people. I just finished a day at work, aka Grownish. I'm very excited for the season that we have for y'all, and I decided to hop on here because it's been a minute. You see me with, I promise you, I will not be leaving my do-rag like this. This is just something I'm doing temporarily before I rewash my face for the day. But yeah, we had a great day. Hi, Andrea. Hi, Jason. It's like you all weekend. Yeah, it was such a cool day today, because we are getting through this season, and it's been really exciting. I've also been reading some great books. Highly recommend. Yes! 1 second. This may be a quick end to the live video. Hello.
Girl's gonna stay here until your pops get here.
Alright, thank you.
No worries, I'll see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
Alright.
See, I have a lot of people that care for me. But yeah, as I was saying, I am in my trailer right now, thoroughly appreciating the fact that we get to come back for a second season with so many amazing episodes, and also thoroughly appreciating the fact that, like, I feel like we came back as sophomores. But what was I gonna say? I've been reading good books, and I was gonna try and list some of the books, such as Let me think. Okay, Elizabeth Hinton has one on the war on poverty and the war on crime. And it actually ends up discussing mass incarceration. For people who like the book, like The New Jim Crow, I feel like this would be a really interesting extension of that. She does a beautiful job of making sure we can understand the implications of the war on poverty and crime. Not only like figuring out how they started, of course, but in really understanding the modern day implications and effects on mass incarceration rates and how that was a part of or implemented into our political system. And then let me think of the other books that I really enjoyed. Of course, Souls of Black Folk and Dusk of Dawn were two that I recently read. I'm reading some James Baldwin speeches. Also, who's seen If Beale Street Could Talk? I realize I'm waiting for a response, but y'all are typing. But anyway, if you haven't, you really should, especially now. But anyway, I was saying this because not only am I rereading that, but also I found this fantastic book, James Baldwin, The Cross of Redemption, Uncollected Writings. It's beautifully written, because it's really well edited, ultimately, because there's a lot of speeches and such in here, but there's one in particular that I felt like was really fantastic. I'm going to try. Oh, there's one called As Much Truth as One Can Bear, but I'm sorry, excuse me as I go through my annotated book. Okay. The one on mass culture and the creative artist. It's literally the first couple pages in this, and let me just read. Let me just read some. This has become class. Welcome. This is what I love about school. Okay. So it says, but one must make a living. The people who run the mass media and those who consume it are really in the same boat. They must continue to produce things they do not really admire, still less love, in order to continue buying things they do not really want, still less need. It's such a really well-put essay that is so succinct in understanding the role of the artist. Alright, this is the third knock, so this is when I say goodnight to all you lovely people. I'll continue this later. Much love. Comment book suggestions, possibly. I know winter's coming up, holidays coming up. Comment book suggestions, please. I really appreciate it. Love you all. Bye.
Wait, you're live?
Mm-hmm. Hi, guys. I just was gonna hop back on to properly end the last live, because I was like, okay, gotta go, bye. I'm in the car with me, Boba. And with my son. Hello. And so, if anyone was hopping on the last live, then you know that I was talking about books to read, and a James Baldwin amalgam of speeches and essays and articles, reviews he's done of other movies. And the reason I was mentioning it is a reminder to go see If Beale Street Could Talk, to support lovely, amazing young artists, bringing prolific artists to life, but to also bring up just this amazing essay that he wrote on the role of the artist as well as the role of mass culture. And so I say all of this to say I will do a planned live to actually talk about my books, to talk about podcast suggestions and all of that jazz. And so it won't be as curt or short or as spontaneous, but I'll plan one within this week for sure. But in the meantime, if you could comment maybe on my last 2 posts or my latest post, or I don't know what's easiest, Twitter or Instagram. Choose whatever platform you want to. But if you were to either comment book suggestions or questions for lives, I will figure out when I can, when I am not working, and then I will let y'all know, because I would love to share all of the things that I have learned and continue to learn. I also saw Ninth was on my last live. I don't know if he's on here right now, but I'm so happy to be able to know him, because he is an amazing human and a wealth of knowledge who's made my appreciation for music and hip-hop just continuously deepen. So I was going to say hi if he was on here. But anyway, love you all. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let bed bugs bite.